in the spiritual field. In the field. When you hear that Jose, it's time to kneel. King is crumbling already, shit is real. Jose, the time has come, so grab your steel. Grab your steel. Grab your steel. Grab your steel. Jose, introduce your combat Buddha through computer. Fuck your money, still a loser, still a nerd. Where's Medusa Stone? Stage to rap abuser, sound the same as every cougar. Drugs and money's all I hear in your fucking rap music. The other half they tune inside. Relationship music, there's a war going on to the law. Kaiser so they straight recruited. Mirror again, I shoot through it. Nothing to it but to do it. So exclusive, I'm so useless. World domination, leave you tears. Live the life that's so abusive. I'm a nigga, can't refuse it. Public enemy number one. Seneca tribe, hittable hoop it. Kaiser so they combat shooter. Ain't no army gonna intrude it. Take this girl by storm. Greatest music.
Yo, what up? We got Baby Ghost in the studio. What's up, man?
What's good?
That was this track, Kaiser Soze.
Yep.
Baby Ghost rapping Cattaraugus.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. For those people that don't know, never heard of you, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long you been in the game?
Since about 95 was when I first thought about it. And then 96 was when I first got turntables.
Yeah.
You know, and I had, back then, you know, I was kind of broke, so I had to steal things, you know. But I ended up stealing a mixer, you know, and a tape recorder, you know.
Tape recorder?
I started looking for, like, the ends of beats, you know, and that was when, you know, I never heard of a Tascam or none of that.
Yeah.
So I just made, like, little partial beats, you know, and then had to keep recording it from there and stopping the tape, you know. And
yeah.
Then I just made music.
Just like old school sampling?
Yeah, you know. And this was all in my mom's house back then. You know, I was young. Had to have been about 15, 16.
Oh, shit.
I just heard the 3-6 Mafia CD back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what inspired you to start rapping?
That was basically music like that. I went to a boarding school back in 1993, Riverside, and
okay,
I heard Bloods and Crits tape for the first time. It's called Bloods and Crits Banging on Wax.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what made me want to start rapping. You know, I was like, man, this shit, because I never. You know, I got introduced to the gang life, you know, and caught on. So I started listening to that music, you know, and when I came home, you know, I was wearing Dickies, you know, and white T-shirts and shit. But eventually, time went on. You know, I started listening to, like, after Bloods and Crips, I moved on to UNLV. Which is New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
It's the old Cash Money shit for people who don't know. You know what I mean? It's
yeah, I never heard of
Yellow Boy, Lil Yacht, and Tech Nine were their names. You know.
Oh shit, Tech Nine.
Yeah, not the Tech Nine.
Oh, okay.
This is Tech Nine from New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
But after that, went down to Hot Boys. You know, and Hot Boys I got was like, I think it was like 98.
Yeah,
I think it was the first. 97 was the first one.
Yeah, that's when they started really like blowing up.
Yeah, I got that. Been listening to 3-6 Mafia though.
Yeah,
you know, they were the ones who really kind of inspired, you know, made me want to do it.
Yeah, I could tell
hard,
like your whole
know?
style. Your style is pretty much like.
When I first started rapping, that's all I was trying to mimic was.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff, you know, but then I started doing other things too, you know, but. Yeah, that's pretty much Master P too. He played a little part in that, you know. We got the Ice Cream Man, you know, the bootleg off someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Me and
yeah.
all my friends were banging that shit at the time. Back then, when I was banging all this music on the res, people didn't really want to hear that shit, you know. I was the youngest out of the crowd, you know. Cousins were 5 years older than me. They were stuck on blues.
Yeah, I was gonna say
rock
blues.
and roll, all this shit, you know. They're like, oh man, what's that? You know, man, how they are, you know how.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
still kind of like that.
Yeah, but it's like you guys talk all this shit, but once in a while I see you guys listening to this shit hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, man, come on, man, stop faking the funk.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just started doing it back then. I was just scratching and putting certain shit. I never would let my friends hear it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't let nobody else hear it and shit.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, I don't know, man. I was shy.
yeah,
I knew I could rap and I was real good at freestyling, but I would never rap in front of nobody.
yeah,
Until I went back out Oklahoma, which was years later, in like 97. I went out there. You know, I was from New York, but I already knew how it was out there, you know.
Yeah.
So this time around, I was like, man, I'm going back out there with vengeance and shit, man. Ain't nobody gonna fucking push me around on that shit this time, you know.
oh yeah,
So I went to Talking Lee's Job Corps up in Tahlequah, you know, and just heard these girls, these black girls from New Orleans, they're all on Master P's,
oh shit,
you know, on all
Yeah.
over his shit. And I was like, yo, I'm down with Cash Money. And they were surprised I knew about
Yeah.
that shit. They're like, what? Yeah, I was trying to tell them, I was trying to put them on the 3-6 Mafia, but
Yeah.
even they never heard of them back then because I first heard them was like 95 and that was like underground shit,
yeah.
you know.
And they're like Memphis, right?
Yeah, 95 shit. I was playing out there, and oh yeah, I totally forgot that. You know, I used to listen to ICP too.
Oh
back in
shit,
the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
You know? I first got the tape before they're even in the stores and shit. You know, my cousin Brandon had his brother, you know, named Gamans. He came out from Michigan one time and he had the tape, you know, and he's like, yo, play this shit. And I heard that shit for the first time and I was like, damn. So I took that tape, made multiple fucking copies, you know. My bad. Can we
Yeah, we can swear.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, man. I was like, damn, I like to swear a lot, you know.
It's all right.
You know, but yeah, I made multiple copies, man. Sent them out to all my friends. They went around the res.
Yeah.
Came down here in Gowanda. Let all these little kids hear him, them kids hear him. That's, you know, the shit just blew up around here. And everybody was ICP'd out and shit, you know. And you know, like,
That's probably around the time when I heard them too. Was
yeah,
like,
you know, you got all these guys with their face, you know, and all these juggalo tattoos and shit. And they really don't even know where the fuck the shit really came from, you know?
Yeah.
Real juggalos ain't got none of that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I remember you bumping Eshan too.
Yeah,
And-
Esham.
Yeah, Esham. I didn't
East
really
Side
know who he
Hoes
was.
and Money. They were he was before ICP, man. He was
Yeah.
doing this shit back in the 80s, booming words from hell, and he just kept on going up, you know. And I was always faithful listening to that shit.
Yeah.
Real life product. That's kind of what started my whole style with the Spooky Fam, you know. It was about the wicked shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I started off with Scarface, rest in peace, you know.
Yeah, dude.
But he was one of the main ones. Like when he first came, he lived around here and he moved to Canada.
Oh, okay.
Then he came back and I seen him, picked him up, started riding around and shit, you know. And he's like, yeah, man, yo, man, you know how to rap? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I know how to rap, you know, man. So I put in some, you know, some 3-6 Mafia shit and I started rapping hard, you know. And he was just looking at me like, you know, and then after it stopped, he's like, man, what the fuck was that shit? And I was like, that's 3-6 Mafia. He goes, man, I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life, you know. And he's like, man, you know, I rap kind of like East Coast flavor, like Wu-Tang shit, you know.
Yeah.
And once he heard that 3-6 Mafia and all that shit, he totally from that day on he became Scarface the Black Rain.
Oh shit.
And then he had a gift to spit the wicked shit better than anybody, man, you know.
Yeah.
So.
I remember like you said, he came back around. I didn't know who he was, but I can remember battling him at like well, it wasn't really battling, we were just like freestyling.
That was his favorite shit.
Yeah,
though,
and like
man.
we were at the Pinewoods ball field back when everybody used to like party up at Pinewoods.
yeah, it was his favorite shit. He used to get drunk, man, and go to town.
Yeah.
And fucking, Yeah, that's basically what me and him always used to do every single day. We just start waking up, start fucking freestyling and shit. We started from scratch, man. We didn't have the luxuries of Pro Tools and all this shit. We started with basically a tape recorder, and we got like this I think it was a game or something with the PlayStation.
Oh,
you
shit.
could make your beats.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, you could like dismantle. It was like
man.
they gave you Outcast and
I think I kind of remember.
Yeah,
you
you could take it and dismantle the beat.
Yeah.
So we started dismantling the beats, and we made some alright hardcore underground shit.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, and we had a bullshit mic, man. It was. Sometimes we didn't even use the mic. Sometimes we used the headphones, pop the headphones and use the shit, and try to rig some crazy.
It's like one side of the headphones work.
And we started doing that, and it sounded. I mean, we thought it was a shit. But we kept moving on and getting different stuff. They had my Sony Music Shop and all this other shit. And they kept. There's a couple other different ones in the between, but I basically had to go along with the years as it was going there.
Yeah. Because I remember when I started rapping, it was like B Rob turned me on to you because you and B Rob had done some tracks together, and you had like a keyboard that you would make beats on.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I was just getting like all kinds of equipment.
Yeah,
and just trying to learn how to use them. I got Korgs, I got all kinds of different stuff. I did make some beats and stuff, but after a while, it just got kind of like, man, either you want to make beats or you want to rap.
Right.
You can do both, but it's gonna be stressful.
To me, it takes a lot of work to make beats. Like beats is a long process.
Yeah, man, and you gotta have, like me, I don't got the patience. Like back in the day, I had all the patience,
Yeah.
But I ended up, coming back home and getting into some bullshit troubles and shit. Ended up going to prison, getting out. That shit kind of put a stall on shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And finally, when I came back home out of prison, I think it was almost like about 2 years later, I kind of made a recording, and
no shit.
It was like this weird ass little radio that I got from Rent Center or some shit. Or down in Gwanda, I don't know what the hell they're called.
House of TV.
Yeah. It was a radio that had bass. It had like beats and shit on it. So you could, and it had a few samples and shit.
And it was a radio?
Yeah, it was kick ass, man. Nice. I actually made some shit, and I was using the fast style back then, man. I was just freestyling though. I wasn't writing. I just started that went downhill. Ended up getting with my wife, I hooked up with Scarface, and we started playing the video game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And by then it was had to have been like 2004, I think.
It was like 2007 when I started fucking with you.
Oh yeah, but this is like 2004 we started doing it.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it like shit back in the day and still had like tapes and shit. I mainly did mixes and shit. And I always tried to do this DJ Screw thing. When I was in Oklahoma, this kid, and I heard this music playing and shit, and it was like the beat sounded hot, And I was like, yo, that's kind of like 3 6 Mafia. No, I went in there and the shit was playing slow, and I was like, I thought I was like, what the fuck's going on, man, And I walked up to the PlayStation, and there was like a recreation room, and everybody could listen to music and play pool and shit. I walked up to the PlayStation, and I don't know why the hell I did that. I just thought I was obligated to just try to speed it up and shit. Everybody stopped. I started talking shit. Looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm trying to speed this. I'm trying to this song. It's like, you're fucking it all up. And I was marked. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy, man? He coming from New York, man. Thinking what the fuck, So me and that kid never really got along. And he was
shit.
from Houston. He was right next to, you know, I don't know what the hell was Beltway or some shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know if it was
yeah.
a street or whatever the hell, but he was like,
I think it's like the interstate or some shit.
he must have been like, because you know, like after I started hearing him, you know, he must have been like that was like his crew or something.
Yeah.
Because you know, at first we didn't get along, you know, and I think it was like on a school bus we went to a trip somewhere, and I like snuck in this Everclear shit, you know, because all they had out there was like 3.5 beer and shit, you know, and I was like, you fucking drink.
Isn't it dry out there too?
Yeah, man, yeah, it is kind of. So Everclear was the ticket, you know. You got Everclear, I'm mixing it up and shit, and he seen me on the bus, and you know, he was like, you know, so I had to pass it over, you know. I don't know if he's gonna tell me or what.
Yeah.
No, he ended up sipping it, man, and we ended up, you know, he ended up putting me onto the shit, you know.
Nice.
Ever since then, I've been screwed up, man. I was doing great tapes and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, from 2004, me and Scarface start making our music, and then we try to do like we're doing the wicked shit, you know. So
yeah,
we came up with the Spooky Fam. It's DA Spooky Fam, the Spooky Fam.
Right.
The DA stands for Deadly Assassins.
Oh,
Spooky
shit.
Fam, you know what I mean?
All right.
We're just trying to find a cool ass name back then, you know, like what the fuck
Yeah.
is cool, man? Now it's you know, at the reservation, we've always been talking about spooky shit out here.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
Rogers, you know, everyone's got them spooky stories to
Woods
tell
are
and
spooky.
shit. Yeah. Because that's basically how the Spooky Fam started happening, you know. And B Rob, he ended up showing up at the doormat with Joe Moon's brother Angus bring him over.
Right.
He showed up and it was just like, yeah, man, come on in. The first time we heard him, you know, and you know, I was like, all right, man, you know, and he had it was just different, you know. I was like, man, like when I first heard him, I couldn't comprehend the style, but I just knew that he was different. You know, and that he, you know, and he was my cousin, you know. I grew up, he grew up in front of me. I know him.
Yeah.
GU5, you know, he's my cousin too. You know what's weird is when I was locked up in 1999, I was writing raps all the time, and I had a dream, you know, and then in the dream it was like I was in these trailers and I was up Jay Hill in these trailers and I was rapping, and he was in there, B Rob, and the other few people in there rapping. I forgot about the dream. Time went on, man, and it really happened, you know, but I didn't think about it till after, like, you know what, man, I had a dream this one time, and I remember it, and it you know, it was weird. It was because I was in the trailers up there in Jay Hill. GU5's mom was moving into another trailer.
I remember those trailers.
Yeah, he had his little spot, his mic set up in them trailers, and this exact thing that was in my dream, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just kept on doing the Spooky Fam stuff, man. Like I said, we took it out to Canada one time, out to Toronto, powwow, and that's when we met them guys, Res Official.
Oh, right,
you know, Dracis, I think.
Yeah, Dracis.
And they had another guy in there named Hellenbeck.
Yeah. There's a couple other guys.
Yeah,
too.
they're good, man. You know, but back then, you know, I was like, oh man, these guys ain't shit. You know what I mean? They're knowing damn well their fucking CDs fucking sound mint condition. You know, here's our trashy ass CD. You know, and all kinds of fuck, you know. But that was back. You know, we didn't have nothing, man. We started from nothing, man. We gathered all our shit, lost all our shit, then finally had to get it back again.
Yeah.
And then that time around is when we kind of like started getting serious about it, you know, and we upped our game, me and Scarface, man, and B Rob and Lady Mystery. That's my wife, you know. Me and her got an album coming.
Oh shit.
My kids, they rap.
Oh yeah.
You know, my kids,
nice.
they got some. They're nasty too, man. We have to get them in here one time.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
and show their stuff, Rob, because honestly, like they're better than some of these full-grown rappers around here, man. You know what I mean?
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, my daughter and her friend, you know, they're good too. They're female rappers, you know, and they amazed me too when I finally got them on the mic. I got the True Misfits once in a while. me and my boy Native D from Mountain Seneca Falls.
Okay.
He hasn't been doing anything. I always call him like, yo, when we gonna do this? We got to get this done because, man, he's one hell of a rapper. I've been trying to help him.
Is that Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I talked to him before.
Yeah.
And he was on a track before, right?
Yeah. Me and him actually made a couple CDs, you know.
Oh, okay.
It was called True Misfits.
I remember him being on a couple tracks. Yeah.
It's it was different, you know, but it was
it
sounded good and I liked it. I tried to get these a lot of these other people into this group called the Young Misfits, you know, but a lot of them didn't work out.
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard to find people that really committed.
And then you know, it was kind of like just me and Jared and my brother T Breezy. He raps. He's a phenomenal rapper. It's just hard getting him in there and focusing and just staying at it. You know,
I was on a track with him.
Yeah.
One track.
Yeah,
and that was the only track I was ever with Scarface on too. That Res Boys track.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was hot. Yeah. Man, I did so many songs and I lost songs and stuff.
You know who's got all that shit is B Rob.
Yeah,
he's got all that shit.
Yeah, he does, man. He's the one that B Rob, man. And he gave me a CD of all of mine, Scarface's old stuff. Shit. Man, me and Scarface sister one time were like, man, sweep those under the couch and never bring them back up, man.
I tell him that shit all the time, man. I'm like, this shit is garbage.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of tracks out there that I gotta admit that I did. They're straight trash.
But man, I'm gonna play some of your new shit.
All right.
I'll play a couple new Baby Ghost songs, and then we'll come back.
All right.
State, that's where I'm from. Baby Ghost came out the slums. 716 loading guns. Handed a free but on the run. This player's life has got me numb. Came up from slaving crumbs. Had some dollars now dropping bombs. Cuckoo cash like Vietnam. Eating rest out on my arm. Diamond shine like a lucky charm. Cheech and chong up on the we farm. Got lacrosse in my barn. Nationwide I'm near the born. Baby Ghost break the microphone. Coming back, I'm coming strong. Mixtaping on that long. Hate ass niggas get out my zone. Chopping bullets in a honeycomb. 716, that's where I'm from. The Seneca Savage, I ain't alone. New York State is written in stone. Baby Ghost free the shit back home. I'm a legend who's bad to the bone. Taking pics in my iPhone. I'ma get my shine on. Destroying these haters up in my song. Rest in peace to Pimp C and Yellow Boy for bringing that tone. Revealing gimmicks, taking the throne. Some of these rappers are dead wrong. Prepare yourself for what's to come. I told you before, microphone with the drum. Ghost is a cat rock soldier. True misfits on my shoulder. Native American gun holster. Me and Pikes, we gonna roast ya. Seneca Savage, North Coaster. Watch your step when we approach ya. War chiefin' in my culture. Leaving scratch for all these vultures. Living off my people's culture. 438 routers. Pop the trunk and bang it louder. Get at your seat and get prouder. Candy paint, chrome rider. Baby Ghost is another. Yokohama burning tires. Girlfriend, your boy's a liar. Snoring, telling drunk cider. Ain't even for the lighter. Buddy Clam, he ballin', dog. I'm embarrassing the crowd hyper. For real, you a style biter. Shit, shoveling pile driver. Always geeked and always wired. Don't got your people tired. Change your life is what required. Get on your feet and empire. These are the people that get admired. Baby Ghost and I'm spitting fire. Not one of these fake triers. Came up for nothing, dog. Reverse the game, cause that's a biter. rush. I got them staring, looking stuck. Chain be swinging out through the dust. Baby goes to the top of the rush. I told them haters I had enough. Time to build my crew back up. Stand shouts, the boys untouched. Baby ghost out, what the fuck? You never thought I'd be back in the rush. You turn your back and the boy in the rush. Now you expect me to show some love? Yeah, right, y'all kiss the fuck. Cause I remember them doors were shut. Everyone done switched up. But hey, dog, I had to wake up. But still I remember the treatment, no trust.
We going viral.
Motherfucking kindness, Roddy Body Hunter. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous.
Taking all my pain, wash it all away. Spending all my pain on my brand new pain. Baby, come my way. Please don't go, just stay. You should feel the same. Never playing games. Shoes on, so says back. My head's in a train. Threw me down the drain. Left my heart in vain.
Some things I don't understand. Sometimes I don't go as planned. I lost focus in quicksand. Someone please grab my hand. Try my hardest the best I can. Choose to live your life in vain. Once it's brought to the surface, switch it up, not give me the day. Make excuses for the pain. But anyway, I'm used to the rain. Keep my head up for my fam. For my children, I'ma stay. Pray to God for a change. Keep a smile from going insane. Woke up to a real loss in darkness. The black rain. Keep it 100 even though you don't do the same. I guess you can't see the shame. You turn your back and walk away. See those pile up and tan. Yeah, I know but I maintain. In the end, you're the one to blame. Loyalty is down the drain. Mind it right, this shit is dead. Right from others against the grain. Shit tore me apart, but I'm used to the burns from the flame. Carry on the left and block the sickness. You're still the same. Cause the souls, they feel my pain. Straight to the heart, I'm taking aim.
I just got a new bag, yeah. And I swear it's got that Gucci tag, yeah.
I'm in studio with Baby Ghost,
What's good?
aka Kaiser Soze.
Soze.
What's up with that, man? What's up with Kaiser Soze?
Well, you know, I'm just taking it back to the roots, you know.
Yeah.
Me and Scarface, you know, what really made us want to rap,
Yeah.
you know, was, you know, the dark Black Rain style.
Yeah,
Lord
definitely,
Infamous,
man.
you know.
Hell yeah.
Lord Infamous had died back in 2012, you know, or 2015, my bad. But
Yeah.
once he died, I knew right there and then that, man, I'm never gonna hear that kind of shit ever again, you know.
Yeah.
And then not only after him, Kroops the Nigga died, you know. I'm like, damn, that's
shit.
double whammy, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really not gonna hear this shit again now. And then one day I was just sitting around the studio, man, and then I was just like, I can remember a song that he did, you know, and it was like, I just remember him yelling around, you know. And I was like, he was like, smoked out, snored out, drunken in a blow.
Yeah,
you know?
I know what song you're talking about.
And then I was in there like saying that, and you know, I was recording it. I listened to it, and I was like, yo, man, that sounds almost just like Soze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't him, you know, it wasn't his. He, you know, he just used Kaiser Soze as a different rapper,
Right.
Because he had, you know, schizo personality.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Switching up your style. Yeah.
I've always been able to do that. So
Yeah,
that's
definitely,
why-
dude. I
that's-
remember early
yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
You'd be spitting one way and then just
Yeah.
switch up your style. And
Yeah,
spit a
yeah.
different way.
I got a million styles, you know. I got
Yeah.
Baby Goes to Haunted, Baby Goes the Baller,
Yeah.
you know, the Mic Ripper,
The Chunk Popper.
yeah, you know? So I just started doing the Soze stuff, man. It's all like anti-government, straight old roots of the Seneca, you know what I mean? We come from a tribal warfare, you know, and that's basically what it is, all compacted all in one, man. Running through the woods, camouflaged up with your
shit.
AK and your, you know, your Warriors flag on and
Yeah,
shit,
hell
that
yeah.
type shit, you know?
Hell yeah.
Just about to take it to war, that type shit. And that song though, my nephew's on there.
Yeah, the song we
Chase.
just played.
Yeah, and his friend McCoy from Syracuse, he's nasty on the mic too.
Yeah.
They just come through the studio, you know, and he was like, "Yo, we should do some singing stuff." And I'm like, "I mean, I can do the singing stuff. Don't get me wrong."
Yeah.
But I was in Cozy personality mode.
Right, trying to go
I
hard.
was like, man, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
man, I don't know, man. But he talked me into doing it, so I did it. He was the first one singing, you know, and then McCoy was on the end. But the song turned out dope, man.
Yeah, man, it all came together.
Yeah.
The styles kind of, definitely matched up, man.
And the younger crowd, they like it, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
new, like style.
Because I'm always trying to play like Kaiser Soze for the younger crowd.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like, I'm like banging like, yeah, you feel it, you know. And they're like, you know, it's like they're scared of the shit and stuff. Like, oh man, we got to get going, man. You know. I was like, all right, man, but. Yeah, Soze is my mission, man, you know.
I think there's definitely an audience for it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's totally the opposite of what I do with the Baby Ghost stuff now, you know.
Yeah.
Baby Ghost kind of like drill rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the, Detroit type flavor, you know. They totally switched it up. They're all about the wicked shit at one point, but you know, when they switched up, I kind of switched it up too.
Yeah.
Followed in their direction with the beats and shit.
Yeah.
Click Clack, damn John Boy, you know. There's a few other beat makers out there, you know. There's a whole bunch of them, but Click Clack's one of the best, and you know. So that's what I kind of use those beats. I got a project going on. I'm gonna start on it this weekend with Pipes Dirty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna get together. We're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
make something, man. You know, it's about time. You know,
Hell yeah.
He's been working forever,
Yeah.
helping a lot of rappers out, doing what he does. You know, and
Yeah, he's been holding down out Ohio.
yeah,
Out there, southern tier.
Yeah, it seemed like it came to a certain point where you know, he was like, you know, talking like he was getting, you know, he's just sick of it because
Yeah.
I get that too. Everybody gets it.
Yeah, definitely.
We're
all
like,
artists,
man, I'm about to give this shit up, man.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's
then
what I say about this every week.
Yeah,
Like, fuck that.
yeah. You know what I mean? But then it's like, you
Yeah.
know, this is something about it. You know,
Yeah.
I just figured out in the end that I do this shit every day for fun, man. This is what
Right.
I do.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I make music every single day.
Oh, yeah.
I try to make 3 to 5 tracks. I got like 4 Kaiser Soze albums. This one I gave you has got 15 tracks, but
Yeah.
I got like multiple tracks.
You said like
know?
60 tracks or something?
Yeah, maybe even
Yeah.
more
Hell yeah.
of Kaiser Soze. Then I got hundreds of Baby Ghost tracks and these new Baby Ghost tracks I made. Then I got stuff with B Rob and the Spooky Fam.
Yeah.
That I didn't even really get out there yet. But yeah, Spooky Fam, we're gonna do something too.
Hell
Definitely. 21 Dub. I definitely
Yeah.
gotta do something with you, you know.
Yeah.
I got something going on with Mr. 716,
Oh, yeah.
aka Prospect,
Yeah.
aka Bundy. you know?
Buns.
But yeah, he I heard him on a track, he's got it. He's got it.
I remember he used to rap like years ago.
Yeah. He did something that was pretty cool that I liked. So I've been always trying to get him, him and AKA and Red Rum. I've been trying to get them all on it. But
AKA's pretty good too.
yeah, AKA's fire.
Hell yeah.
Red Rum, he's doing his thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let me see what else I got going on. I think I got these 2 other guys that been wanting to rap, but I don't know. I've been putting one on hold, but I think I might see what he's got, because he seemed like he was all about it, but we'll see how that works out. Other than that,
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to find new rappers that are really like dedicated or committed to putting down tracks and shit. It's one thing. It's one thing to rap like with your friends, and it's another thing to get in the studio and lay down a song.
Yeah, man. Like I was doing real good, and Scarface died, a few other people died, and stuff have happened, and I fell off the edges of the world. I was kind of out there, man. Hooked on drugs, all of them. You know what I mean? Ain't just 1 or 2, all of them, man.
Right.
I ended up walking around in the end, man. Like one day I woke up, man. Had to been like 160 pounds, man. And I was just like, damn, what the fuck happened to you, baby G, man? My wife had left me, my kids, everyone was gone. I lost a best friend, to the drug game, and and my house burnt down, I lost everything, everything was stripped from me. Then I think my wife came back when my aunt had passed away, and she was just trying to come back and check, and not really come back to me. I just seen her at the funeral, and, and she kind of gave me a 5th chance. She stuck by my side, man. Even though I was stuck on that Fetty dope, man. I was still doing it. She still stuck by my side, and I had to come to, I stopped and I said, man, I had to, just send myself away.
Right.
So that I went out to, I forgot what it's called, out in PA, Deerfoot or something.
Oh,
some weird name. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. Deer Tail. some place. But yeah, I went there. I got better. Came home. Man, just stuck with it, man. Just put everything in the past. Kept shooting forward, man. And staying out of the streets, man. Got my life together, man. Got everything back.
Yeah. It definitely shows, man, because the music you're making now is like the best music you've ever made.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep. Because now, I'm not taking it for granted. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm here. I can do this, man. I need to focus, and I need to do it right. Ain't no more just throwing shit out there that, I mean, I have been here and there, but I'm trying to focus on making hits now. You know what I mean? And I could be working a little bit more because, like, I should be putting out at least, I say 3 to 5, but actually it's more like 1 a day, you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
Even that's a lot.
that's
man.
what I'm trying to push for, 3 to 5 a day, you know. But
even one is a lot though.
Nah. But yeah, when I get in the studio with Pipes, man, I'm really gonna focus on that. And
Oh yeah, I
do
can't wait to hear
something
that
with
shit because Pipes goes hard too. Man.
Yeah, you know, he's you know, a lot of people try to like just brush him aside, you
Yeah.
know, like he ain't the shit out there, you know. But
Yeah.
honestly, man, he's one of the best rappers
Yeah.
out there, man. Cause
And he has been for a while.
Yeah,
Like, he's been holding it down for a long time.
He kicks the real shit, you know. That,
Yeah.
Man, I when I first met him, you know, that's how it was. We met. It was like
Yeah.
at a powwow, you know, and we both were kind of like, oh man, I'm the shit, you know, and he's like, nah,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm the shit, you know.
Got that-
we're like, yeah,
that
man.
rapper's ego.
Yeah, you know, yeah. And,
Yeah.
But after a while, man, we got in there and man, this time around, man, I'm gonna do something because I've always been like, yeah, I'm gonna be out there, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it, you know, and because I even became one of the Sally Town Guns, you know.
Oh,
That's
shit,
how
yeah.
that's how
I
close
remember
we
that,
got.
yeah.
I just did one track, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
now I'm coming back around like, man, let's do this. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not gonna be the Sally Town Guns. It's
Right.
up to Pipes what he wants to do with that, but it's definitely gonna be Pipes and Baby Ghost. You know,
Hell yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to do the shit with my people I've been doing it with since the beginning. You know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
A lot of these new cats come around, man, want to do this and want to do that, but it's like, man, dude, you know, I got to do this stuff with my originals, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
A lot of these rappers got a big head these days. Though,
Yeah,
too, you
I've
know?
been I've been saying that. Like that's why I really don't rap as much because the whole scene, like every rapper thinks they're the shit.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, I mean, like, yeah, you got a couple good tracks. I like this
Yeah.
shit, but damn, not every single track. I mean,
Hey,
you know,
you gotta be humble.
Yeah, you know. And it's like, I know whose style they're biting, you know, because
Yeah.
before I'm a rapper, I'm a listener, you know.
Yeah.
That was my OCD, you know. I used to have to go to the mall and buy 3 tapes, you know,
Yeah.
every single day, you know, and come
Study that
listen
shit,
to 'em.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I hear new rappers coming out, man. It's like, oh man, these guys like 6ix9ine, he's biting Project Pat, you know. And this person's biting that person, they're all biting
Yeah.
shit. But I don't hear no one biting Lord Infamous, the one who created all that shit, you
right.
know. He was one of the main ones that did it all, twisting the tongue to crunk music,
Yeah,
to everything,
yeah.
you know.
Hell yeah.
And not everybody knew about him. Everybody, you know, but by the time everybody did know about him, he was dead.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I can go like through the underground of all kinds of different albums that, you know,
Yeah.
a guy out in Texas named Gangsta Nit. He was another
shit.
one that was like, I'd heard him, you know, he was with Rap A Lot Records back then. That's why, you know, like when I came, I came a little bit harder than everybody and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I've had a big head a few times and shit, but it's only because a person had a big head before I came in there, you know, and it's like, man,
Yeah.
my head is bigger than yours.
It's kind of nature of the game too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you kind of have to
Yeah.
think you're good enough in order, you know, to get on the track
Yeah.
and get on the mic.
Oh, another dude I was working with who's phenomenal, man. He's a chop rapper, chopper style, man. He's from Six
yeah.
Nations. His name is Nos Insidious.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've heard of him before.
Killing Nos.
Yeah, definitely.
He's man, he's out there killing it in Canada. But I'm like,
Yeah.
man, dude, you need to. I did this one track, sent it to him. He got on it, but he ain't never sent it back to me. So I'm like, oh, all right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you
He's
know.
got like that fast,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Spitfire flow.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. You know, he's better
Yeah.
than a lot of people, but you know, even he does slow down once in a while, and he does do some other shit. And that's the shit I like too. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is a good ass rapper. He's the best out there.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the hell happened to True Rez, man. They used
yeah.
to.
There's a couple guys like James Blood, I think he called himself.
Okay. Yeah, he's
yeah.
always been good. He was the best one. I like
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's the one who had the voice. The low
Yeah,
voice.
yeah. I got a track from them last year, maybe the year before. There was a group called Six Bronx Zoo, and he was in it. And there was like a couple other dudes from Six Nations.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
trying to remember this dude named Henry Jack, maybe.
Henry Booker.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. AKA Little Matt the Slayer.
Yeah, he was on this shit.
Yeah, I know him, man. I met him at a powwow a long time ago when we were supposed to do something. And he was walking around with those CDs that I was talking about.
Yeah.
We both had those kind of CDs, like the kind of CDs that you don't want to pull up out of the couch, you know? Like, yo, leave them shits underneath the couch.
Just written marker on them. It's like,
man.
Burned out.
He got good. He got better, man. His recently shit that I last heard was good.
Yeah.
You know, but then our son, I ain't heard from him, seen him on TV or YouTube or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
No, all those guys, you know, I've been paying attention to all of them, you know. I give them all the chance, you know. The heck's the other one name? The one who used to work with Sten Jotty. He worked with him on a Six Nations Only.
Oh, I don't know.
Mixtape. So, yeah, that's what it's called, Six Nations Only.
Oh yeah, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it was all right. You know, yeah, I mean, their style is a little bit different out there. You know, in Canada. You know, another guy out there is the I Am H Town. You know, I don't know. They must be talking about Hamilton or something.
Oh yeah, probably.
But I keep telling all those rappers out there, man, how far you gonna get, you know, in Canada, man. You need to get your shit over here. Killer Notes needs to get his shit over here, you know. And he's a psychopathic, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
that juggalo style.
Yeah, he's a juggalo, you know. And I told him straight up, like, do your own thing, you know, because you know you're a juggalo and all that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do your own thing because, you know, I don't even know if they're going to really show love back to you or anything, even if you reached out or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. But, you know, from what I see, it's like ICP and all of them. They don't want any rappers better than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to be able to control everything.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that. You know, I ain't with that shit. You know.
Yeah, I think they kind of lost control too of the whole juggalo scene though.
Yeah, you know, Eshawn was the one who really originated that shit. You know?
Yeah.
They weren't even calling themselves juggalos, you know.
Yeah.
It was first jugglers, you know. Because they came out with a song, and in the beginning of the song, Eshawn was saying it. He's like jugglers.
Yeah.
Jugglers, and that's what it was. And then over the years, everybody started calling themselves juggalos.
Yeah.
I'm a juggalo. Fuck
I heard
you, you're a fake ass.
I heard some shit
You ain't
before.
You ain't a juggler. You's a juggalo.
It was like their lost tapes or whatever. They called themselves Inner City Dog Beats.
Oh yeah, inner
Some
city,
shit-
yeah,
some shit like
inner
that.
city posse.
Yeah, Inner City Posse.
Inner city posse got the dog.
Yeah,
beats.
that's what it was.
Got the dog beats.
Yeah,
ICP.
that song was hard though. But yeah, they were calling themselves.
That was back when they had more in their group, and Shag's Two Dopes brother used to rap with them.
Oh yeah.
But he ended up dying.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know what year or when, but he had drugs problem and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if he died from the drugs or alcohol, but
Yeah.
yeah, he ended up dying, and Violent J kind of like took it. You know, it's like, why didn't you reach out to him before you even died? You know what I mean? Now something now. He's dead now. Something you're feeling some type of way over that shit. You know, I really don't know the story. But you know, if that was me, you know, I would be doing a lot more than what I, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like me, I got friends that are dead. You know, so that's
Right.
basically who I do this music for. You know.
Yeah, man. Like Scarface, like you said, Scarface. He was a big influence on me too.
Not only him was Dustin Spruce. He went as 3D. He was the one who kind of made me like. He knew I could rap.
Yeah.
He was the type who could rap, and he didn't give a fuck what anyone thought. I was the type of rapper to be like, nah, if I rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
kind of
you know?
self-conscious.
But he was the one who used to, you know, make me get over that shy shit. Like, oh man, fuck that, baby G, man, spit your shit, you know? So I started spitting. That's how it got going. That's how I started, you know? So a lot of it's for him too, you know? He wasn't around. He died back when we were young, you know, when we were 18.
Damn.
You know, I think he was like 19. Yeah, he ended up going out early, you know, and, you know, over the years, time went on, and I don't know, just a lot more people died, you know.
Yeah.
Recently, you know, when I was out there, all messed up, you know.
Yeah.
Close friends. But, you know, I just put them here and just start working on music, man. And,
Yeah.
you know, you hear about it all through my music, man. I got a lot of stuff
Definitely,
to talk about, man. From the reservation, politics, you know, everything.
Yeah.
You know, I've been waiting for this. You know,
Hell yeah, man.
this place is cool, man. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool that, you know.
Yeah, man.
What's going on? Because
I try to get people down here like all the time, but you know, nobody really comes down. B Rob will come down sometimes.
Yeah, well, now that I've been on here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show more support.
Hell yeah,
for this
come
place.
back, definitely, man.
Because honestly, the nation hasn't even did this for us. You know?
Right.
That's like I said, I was out there talking to Res official, Sean Bernard, you know, who's a rapper who's now in a wheelchair, but he was a nice rapper. He was telling me his nation paid for everything.
Yeah.
They got a kick-ass studio, I guess, and paid
shit.
for them to go do all this stuff, you know.
Probably got like top of the line.
Yeah,
mics
you know,
and
and
shit.
I'm like, man, you know, and then, no, our nation hosts the NAMI Awards, you know, and it's like, man, you do all this stuff for all these music, but you're not really doing nothing. It's like you guys are fronting.
Right.
You know, you're not doing anything for the people yet. You know, I've been waiting for years for them to say, hey, we got a studio, this, that going on.
Yeah.
You know, come on down, you know. But, you know, they'll try to brush Baby Ghost aside. Like, Baby Ghost ain't never started no rapping around here or nothing, you know.
It seems like they're more interested in like the sports shit.
Yeah.
Than like the music and shit.
Yeah, like, you know, like there's gonna be a Michael Jordan one day coming out of the nation and stuff, you know, and it's like, come on, man, we're liable to see a rapper blow before that, but they don't see that, you know.
Yeah,
it's kind of been irking me, and I think it's been irking Pipes too. You know?
Hell yeah!
So I think we might have to make.
Definitely can't wait for that shit, man. Hell yeah!
I'm definitely been waiting to talk about it.
Hell yeah, man! Next time you're gonna have to come in and tell me.
Yeah, man, I'll be here, man.
Hell yeah,
man. I'm gonna just start doing more things, man.
And I'll definitely help you out putting your shit online and everything.
Yeah. Baby Ghost coming soon to YouTube. Kaiser Soze, all of it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, man.
I've been waiting a long time to get my stuff on YouTube. I'm YouTube illiterate. I'm sorry, man. You know, I've been, you know, I like I said, I know how to make music and all that, but now I'm gonna start paying money for everybody to get my shit out there.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna try to blow up now.
Definitely, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Hell
man.
yeah. I'll put some links like to your SoundCloud and shit in the description when we're done. All right, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Skongay.
Yep. Skongay.